PUBG Pass 29.2 is here. Let's take a look. But before we do that, just want to say a big thank you to all of those who've been supporting the channel. I am 159 subs away from full YouTube partnership. All thanks to you guys. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. Let's dive in.
A brand new win streak challenge, a zippy new travel tool for Rondo, and a nostalgic trip back to an old classic. All this and more as we dive into the Update 29.2 patch report. Been a while since I said that. First up, we're taking a trip back to a fan favorite time. That's right, we're
The
going
rain
home.
games, let's go.
Erangel Classic will feature an earlier version of the map, with a few modern tweaks for convenience. We've reduced recoil, added the starting island and bench weapons back in,
I like this.
randomized vehicle locations, threw some clothes on the ground, and even turned back the clock on the UI. This isn't a one-to-one original, but we hope it'll capture the fun and feel of those early PUBG days. Erangel Classic will be around
Armored
for 2
vehicle,
weeks,
let's go.
from May 14th to 28th on PC, and May 23rd to June 6th on console. Check out the patch notes for full details on all the throwbacks. Next up, the Win Streak Showdown is a new way to challenge yourself against other pre-made teams. Battle for new objectives and track your score while trying to rack up back-to-back chicken dinners. It's a brand new way to push yourself to the limit while earning great rewards. If that wasn't enough, we've also got a brand new tool to help you navigate Rondo.
Looks like an
The
Uzi.
dynamic new zipline gun lets you deploy a cable to desired locations and zip across. This changes map navigation in a big way, and we know you're going to get creative, so we're looking forward to seeing what you do with it. There's also a brand new Survivor Pass, updates to Team Deathmatch, bug fixes, performance improvements, and more. So be sure to check out the patch notes for full details. Update 29.2 is here, so rack up that win streak, grab the new tool, and zipline back to the past. Because we're going home. We'll see you on the battlegrounds. Nostalgia.
Wow. Yeah, that's a... Ooh, yes. That song is the best. It's the best PUBG song they've ever made. A lot in that video there to go over. We're going to take a quick look at the schedule. For some reason, too, it ends up being NA for us. They've been doing these patch updates on Monday night. I prefer the Tuesdays personally, but hopefully they'll switch back to that here in the future. We're just going to jump ahead here. It looks like they still don't have small maps really in, except for a 11%, which is really disappointing. Gunplay changes for this map. Looks like they've gone back to the old recoil, which is going to be very interesting. Brought back the Tommy gun. If you guys haven't used this yet, definitely should. It was hella fun back in the day. Didn't have a red dot. You couldn't put a red dot on it back then. So it'd be interesting to see if they allow that. One thing that you could put on it, though, was a lightweight grip. So I'm kind of curious if they've allowed that, because right now in the main game, you can't actually put a lightweight grip on a Tommy gun. So that would be very interesting. They've reduced the horizontal recoil and the vertical recoil of ARs by 30%. Some other changes here. These are some big changes for this map. They brought back the warm-up guns, which is super exciting. I always like this. It does get pretty loud in the game, but you can always mute the game. So I wish they would actually bring that back. That was actually a really cool way for new players to just try out a gun while you're waiting, and something to do for a whole minute while you're waiting for everybody to load in. Brought back the old style. I'm excited about this. I actually don't exactly remember what this map, like what the major differences are. So I'm excited to jump in there and give them a try. I'm not so excited about the spawn of the clothing back in the ground. I think that was a really nice change to not have clothing on the ground. But we're going to see level 3 helmets. So let's go. That's going to be kind of exciting. Very cool. And then bulletproof UAS instead of the BDRM. Very cool. I love that thing. I was super excited when they brought out the pillar version of it on Rondo. So very cool. What the heck is this thing? A zipline gun? What? I don't know how I feel about this, but let's check it out. So it looks like an Uzi, basically, without the stock and what normally would be a flashlight. Kind of goofy looking. but a new zipline tool that allows you to navigate Rondo in a whole new way. So you can zipline up and down buildings. Is it weird that I know exactly what building that he's ziplining up into? That's when you know you play too much. Very interesting. That's gonna be a weird change to this game, but let's see how it plays out. They're doing some new stuff on Rondo. We got to give them credit for trying. Let's see how it goes. Other in-game changes with your teammate, improving your teammate's experience. Very cool. And then a new feature, win Streak Showdown. This would be kind of a neat thing to do with your teams. I think, Gorf General, one of our biggest supporters of the channel, shout out to Gorf. He's talked about different benefits for winning or even getting top 10 would keep players around. Like unless you get the W, the only other thing you could really chase after is kills. And that's it. There's no like benefits that you get for top 10 or top 5 or second place. First place is the chicken dinner, but like there could be something more. And I think this is their attempt at trying to do that. So very cool. Definitely excited to check it out. You can try it under the select game mode panel in the normal tab. Very cool. I'm not going to dive into all the rules for that, but I'll leave them up on the screen here. You guys can check them out and pause the video if you need to, if you want to dive into that, but very cool. This map looks like Italy. Counter-Strike Italy. If anybody's ever played that, I'm sure many of you guys have. That's what this map looks like. Deathmatch needs some updates, chat. This is called Liana, and hopefully it's designed around gunplay that would allow closer combat. If you look at most of the deathmatch maps right now, most of them are very ineffective for actual good practice due to the long range. Like you can practice your range shooting, but if you're trying to warm up and get the blood flowing on like a close range, SMG or AR, at least half the maps in arcade aren't going to be for you. Which really kind of sucks because deathmatch can be a really big thing, and in like Counter-Strike players, that's where you go to warm up. You go into deathmatch real quick, or like a crazy server where craziness is happening, you can get the blood flowing, right? There's now 10 action wheels that you can use for different emotes. That's insane. You could pretty much use every emote in the game at that point. So we've got a new survivor pass, which we're going to dive into in just a second. So I'm going to skip ahead to that. Let's do that. All right, we're going to dive right into the pass here. Let's take a look and see what we got. So track number 1, we got a nice, very colorful suit here. I do think the Vector looks pretty dope. Looks like a squirt gun. Let's say no signal. Interesting. Off the grid. Got your boost. Make sure you use these guys. Get your coupons every week. This is kind of cool. It actually kind of looks like Cedom's colors, to be honest with you. Doesn't it? I think Cedom's colors are purple and yellow. Kind of look like this. Got some crates here. Got the free coupons. New emote. I like that. Chicken dinner, or winter chicken dinner. I can't talk today. I like it. I don't know if I would personally use some of these outfits. I like the hair though. But this, I mean, you're literally gonna be a reflection on any map other than Vikindi. This is kind of dope too. I do like this helmet. This is awesome. The helmet literally changes. That's freaking sweet. That's so cool. Got some more what are these called? Tokens. The artisan tokens. Some if you get the pass, you get polymers. That's awesome. Quite a bit actually. 1,000 polymers. Jesus. And this one here. I like this too. That's cool. Another pseudo. This is more my style. This is more my style right here. Running on that new Ducati. Got a new UAS. I think that looks pretty cool too. Oh, the backpack changes. Very interesting. We might see a lot more of this kind of stuff. I think that's just a spray. Got some BP. Got your schematics. Once again, hey guys, just remember this. It's $5, right, for the pass. That's a free schematic, right? It's probably the cheapest way to level up your progressives. And some G-Coin back. Let's go. Bonus round, some more coupons. We're going to talk about that in just a second. And then this guy here. This is the most underrated thing in the pass. If you get up to level 31 here, you can completely hit this every time you get a level. Which is why and how I got so much BP. Why that's important is every week you can go in here and you can buy more coupons. And I would save them. Something big is coming, chat. Something big is coming. We've got the steel. We're going to go with this in just a second. But this is the current one that's out. The bumper blaster. I already have the other AUG in here. This guy. So I wasn't going for... We actually did get the bumper blaster, but I'm not going to level it up. But make sure you get those coupons, chat. They are huge. This is kind of cool, though. Battle stat. Let's see if there's any other cool stuff in here. You can get up to 5 schematics. Very cool. You get a SKS. I do like this M4, but there's some much better M4s. This is awesome, though. This actually looks... I think it looks kind of cooler than the actual progressive ace that's available. Some good skins on the ace. Ace is a very underrated weapon. And the rest of the stuff is pretty much your common stuff at that point. Though I like this guy too. I think I have one of these. These things are pretty neat. So make sure that you save your coupons, chat. Save them. There's something big coming. It's a free, easy way to get a progressive. And on the next one here, I think it's going to be either a progressive Car 98 or a Chroma or a progressive Chroma Ace is what my thoughts are. Or if it's not one of those two, it's got to be an SMG. But we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, though. If you guys haven't yet, please make sure you subscribe. Help me grow to the path of YouTube partner. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next one.